Oh man, I just talked about this guy too. This is the motherfucker from Superman Returns. Brandon Routh. Okay, yeah, 6. Okay. So for this guy, I feel like Brandon Routh from Superman Return. If I had to put the motherfucker on the list, given everything that he did, I think that he's a strong actor. He's a good actor, but I'm going to judge him from his Superman interpretation. It doesn't help him that he kind of gets cucked in his own movie. But, man, he looks like Superman, straight up. The looks, he has them down. Perfect. Literally the reincarnation of fucking Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve, if he died and reincarnated in a world where Superman gets cucked, basically. So he has potential. He's not my favorite. But he's also not the worst. Okay? So I would say probably a solid 4. I will rank him 4. Actually, you know what? I'm going to rank him down 5. Because there's better Superman, right? My boy Tom Welling. Okay? He is the Superboy of the fucking list. Have y'all ever seen Smallville? I watched 10 seasons of that shit, bro. Can you believe that? Only for this motherfucker to never wear the suit. He is the only actor that has been able to get away with never wearing the Superman suit and being in a fucking Superman property for 10 years. And he said, I'm not putting that shit on. That being said, I could definitely see him in a Superman suit. And I think he has some sort of charm to him. So 4. Let's go with 4 for him. Henry Cavill. Oh, shit. Henry Cavill is a fucking solid... No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing. Henry Cavill, I think Henry Cavill embodies like the physicality of Superman. Whenever you think about Superman, literally Henry Cavill is what should be in the dictionary. For Superman. With the hyphen, okay? He's big, fucking good looking as shit. He's a little too stiff, I'm not gonna lie. But like when it comes down to like acting and shit, like I think that he definitely lacked that kind of like, I guess like acting fluidity, you know what I mean? He doesn't look like the type of guy that could be everybody's friend, and that's kind of like big for Superman. But that motherfucker looks epic, you know what I mean? Like he's just big, bulky, nice, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, he's cool. He's a solid number 3, you know what I mean? Wasted potential, also, by the way. Dean Cain, the Asian Superman, is my least favorite one, to be honest with you. It's from Lois and Clark, The Adventures of Superman. I mean, if we had to like rate him based on I guess looks, acting ability, embodying like the true Superman from the comics and shit like that, I will rate him the lowest. He doesn't look so... One of these is not like the other. Okay, like just look at them all lined up. You know what I mean? They all kind of have like a similar thing to them. And then there's this guy, okay? And then he's also kind of a piece of shit in real life, but we don't care, okay? It's like we're rating the Superman and like what they are. The show that he was on depicted Superman like fairly accurate. He was like his Superman was a little too stoic also. He was just like this the whole time. And his costume was kind of silly. He kind of looked like he fucking got his fit at Party City and shit. But he's not bad, but my least favorite out of all of these. And then we have Tyler Hoechlin. Y'all. That show is where it's at. If you haven't seen that show, Superman and Lois, that show is peak Superman television, to be honest. It's different from all the shit that we've seen. Superman has kids. He's married already. He already done all the shit that he needed to do. He's kind of like a little bit older, a little bit seasoned. He's dealing with family stuff. It's like it's sort of kind of like a slice of life Superman story, but with a little bit of a spice to it, you know? Very good show. Very good. It's good TV, honestly. And I think he's the best Superman in every single way possible. You know, he's a little bit uglier than the other two. You know, if we're being like that, if we're judging that, if that's a metric. But when it comes down to embodying Superman, yeah, he's it. Awesome. Here you go. So yeah, David Corenswet, I'm gonna put that motherfucker number 2 because he so far his acting and his depiction of Superman, the way he looks, everything, his characterization, on point, on point. And you know, whenever you see him talk in interviews and stuff like that, he acts like straight up Superman. I mean, I know actors get trained to. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I'm not saying that he is like Superman in real life, but at least the guy can keep it on for so long that, you know, he just looks earnest enough, you know? He acts earnest enough even off the movie to be like Superman, which is kind of a fucking thing that a lot of these guys share. Maybe except for this guy. Maybe except for this guy. But he's supposed to not be like Superman because I mean he was basically playing a non-Superman, more of like a pre-Superman character. But this guy, he's on point. And he gets it. He's on point. Like straight up on point, this man.